Hi, patrons, and welcome to another pick a card video by request. So we have pile 1, 2, and 3 here, and there's a rune connected to each pile. So you might want to pause and just think about it or see what comes to you if you're drawn to one of these piles. And then we will go ahead and get started. Okay, welcome pile 1. If you chose this pile, this is the rune Othala. And this has to do with inheritance, homeland, household freedom, independence, productive interactions. And then we also have the card for your overall spirit card. We are nature, becoming grounded, embodiment, living in connection. And this has to do with homeland or home. So it kind of feels like connecting with something, a place or something. So let's lay out. We have your cards here. We're going to lay these out. So first up, we have autumn. That's interesting. So in the fall season, everything comes together and you reap wonderful harvests of abundance. Okay, so we kind of have harvest, abundance, earth, no more complaining. Complaints are affirmations of victimhood, which is never true spirituality. Take back your God-given power by affirming that you have an abundance of choices and freedom. With your increased confidence and assertiveness, watch these positive affirmations blossom into reality. So this is kind of like everything comes together and you reap abundance. So this is kind of just saying again, abundance here. Natural abundance is yours. Okay, we also have the Abbey card with shared blessings next to no more complaining. This feels like people coming in to help, groups that work together. Affirmations of victimhood. This feels like groups getting together to state their authority, to not be a victim, intending things for the world together, exercising choice, which this place tries to give you no choice. We also have love heals fear coming up. The power of your love can help bullies and angry people to be less afraid. So that is coming up next to purpose. So purpose is to bring love in here and eradicate fear. And that could be within yourself. It could be within everyone you come into contact with. It could be getting out there and putting a message out. But shared blessings. This is all like all of us reaping abundance together, like the connectedness of everything. All right. Hang on a second. I want to scoot everything up. So I got your tarot cards to go with this. So we have Queen of Pentacles, the Sun. We have the King of Frisbees, Shih Tzu. Okay, so let's go further here. And then we have Queen of Sticks. This is interesting. Two people cards coming up here with the dog cards. And oops, I've got a cat under me here, so she's going to be hitting the camera a couple times. She's trying to rub on my legs as we have the cat cards up. So maybe a cat is significant for you or something connected to cat or the cat race. And we are nature. Oh, we have three people. I apologize. But we have the two queens and a king. So three people involved here in your situation. Could be people you're complaining about or that are complaining about you, or that are, these feel positive though, because they're coming up positive. So reaping abundance, Queen of Pentacles is specifically in money. So gaining control of your monetary system or your finances and or your business, your material world, your what you have control of, because this is about manifesting and or affirming, and these are about the earth, things of the earth, being grounded, Queen of Pentacles. So having more control or feeling more control over your physical circumstances, that includes also your physical body. The Sun card, so this is shining light on everything. This is something coming in the future. And this is coming up under we are nature, becoming grounded with complaints or affirmations of victimhood. Take back your God-given power. Let your light shine and you start to create your own reality, your own choices out of things, your own freedom. King of Frisbees is similar to the Queen of Pentacles because I believe this is King of Pentacles. So we have the Queen and the King coming up here. So ruling over your physical life, gaining more control over it. And then this will bring serenity. It's going to bring some peace of mind. Abundance is coming. Maybe it's literally in fall or autumn, but abundance is coming. The abundance of the physical world, of nature, of you as a spirit. And then Queen of Sticks, which would be wands here under love heals fear. The power of your love can help bullies and angry people to be less afraid. So this could be somebody around you that is optimistic and helps you become more in a better state of mind where you can start to bring in abundance. This could also represent you as well, another aspect of you. Those of you that are entrepreneurial or spiritual minded, you've come here. This is spiritual purpose. You've come here to bring love and to help heal others, to help eradicate fear. So this is your purpose here. And I just want to look at this together because I want to play your last card here. Okay, forgiveness. So there's something going on with these people that need to be forgiven, especially since we have, no more complaining here. So there's negative people around that either need to be let go of or you need to emotionally let it go. That could be blocking your abundance. So shared blessings between people who are not victims, who are stepping into their power, into their love energy, into their authority. These are who need to be working together, the true spirits. You could have some robotoids around you. Forgiveness is letting it go, coming up under shared blessings and serenity. So letting some of this go and removing the interference on your path and from these people can definitely help bring in this abundance. So it's there for you. Everything is going to come together, including the people, the groups you need to be connected to, the ones that need to be working together. I mean, we have interconnectedness up on the top of this card here and purpose. So your soul purpose here is to help and work with others, work in groups. Maybe these are some of the people that will start coming in, but definitely connecting with more like-minded souls. And we are nature. So this is spirits in nature, souls in nature, could be literally working with animals, but it also could be working with humans. We are nature, becoming grounded, embodiment, living in connection. You need to be connected to other people and working together. Interconnectedness. Accept help from others. Ask for help. All right, let's go on to pile 2, but this is getting grounded, possibly finding your place, having the finances to find your place or to do what you're here to do and to connect with other like minds. And forgive the rest, let it go, get it out of the way, remove it from your timeline, remove the obstacles, and take charge of your finances. Accept help from others. This could be benefactors helping you financially. And follow your vision. Look ahead towards your vision, whether that's a spiritual path or it's your own business or whatever it is. Start laying the groundwork if you haven't done so already. And if you have, start removing the people that are the interference, and the right people will start to come in, either customers or groups or whatever you're involved in, the right people will start to find you. All right, so that was pile 1, and we're going to move on to pile 2. Okay, peeps, pile 2 peeps, here we go. So you have chosen the rune of Nothus, is having to do with need, necessity, distress, caution, resistance, delay, constraint, or restraint, life lessons, karma, innovation, invention. So these are all the categories that have to do with this. Karma, as you know, I don't really put stock in. I don't think it's our loss. I don't think we should have to pay it. So I reject that. And life lessons, I think that's part of karma. I think it's just BS. But this really, for me, is need and necessity, paring things down to what you need or what's necessary. What's causing you delays or resistance, or is it time for you to have restraint? So let's see what your card is here. Your overlying card is don't dim to fit in. How are you dimming your light in order to fit in? So constraints, putting constraints on yourself. It delays things. It delays what you're supposed to be doing. You're not here to live somebody else's life for them. You're not here to do what you think they want you to do with your life. You're not here to dim your light or do a purpose that's different from who you are, what you are, why you came here. So let's lay your cards with this. So we have your wish is granted. What you've asked for is coming true. So even if it feels like there's delays or setbacks, what you're asking for is coming. So we also have take a divinely guided chance. All positive change and successful ventures involve a degree of risk, and you are ready to follow your divine guidance to new territories. As you leave behind that which is comfortable and familiar, but no longer appropriate for you, you make room for new and more meaningful opportunities. What is no longer appropriate for you? How are you dimming your light to fit in? Don't dim to fit in. It's not appropriate to you. It's not who you are. Okay, we also have the white heart with awakening next to this card. So awakening change, new opportunities and ventures are awakening in you, and you're leaving behind the comfortable, the familiar, the opinions, the expectations, so that what you've asked for and what your soul wants can happen. All right, we also have, it's okay to be different. You don't need to be like everyone else. You're perfect just as you are. Isn't that interesting with these cards of people trying to dim you so that you can fit in or fit their narrative of what they think you should be doing? And this thing about being comfortable and familiar, but it's not appropriate for you. You don't need to be like everybody else. You're perfect just as you are. If your opinions are different, too bad. That's your truth, and it's time to live it. All right, so let's lay out your tarot with this. We have the devil. Okay, so that's going to go with, let me move this up even further here. So we have the Devil card. This is funny because this is a cat deck and it's the only dog in the deck. So, so we also have 7 of bowls coming up under that. And then we do have the dog deck. So we have Ace of Sticks and the Moon card, Siberian Husky. Okay, so the Devil coming up under your wish is granted, what you've asked for is coming true. And I kind of felt like when I laid that card down, be careful what you're asking for, because if you're asking for something that somebody else wants for you, you're doing this thing again where you're giving into everybody else's desires or expectations or ways they want you to be or to live, then we start to pull in things that are not for our best good. But this could be interference with what you're asking for. So the other thing is when you ask, you want to ask yourself, you don't want to ask the universe. It's giving away your power again to everything out there when you do that. So 7 of bowls coming up under this take a divinely guided chance. But with the 7 of bowls, you don't know which way is the right way. It's confusion. I don't know which way to go. There's too many options. There's too many things. So you've got to narrow in on not what's comfortable and familiar or what somebody else is wanting you to do, but what's your intuition guiding you to do? And if you don't know, then don't take action right now. But there is a time coming for you to take the risks, because this says ventures involve a degree of risk. So you want to have full clarity before you take action. Ace of Sticks coming up under realignment with the white heart. So this is Ace of Wands, realigning your spiritual vision, your spiritual path. Again, like what this is all talking about. It's time to do what you want to do, who you are, be who you are, and move forward. So setting a brand new direction where you start walking your spiritual path. This could also be a new job, a new business. Kind of had a little bit of that, but it felt like with pile 1, it was kind of a little bit of that there, but that felt like maybe something that might have already been established. This is something brand new, realigning so that you can start this new beginning. We have the Moon coming up under it's okay to be different. You don't need to be like everybody else. You're perfect just as you are. The Moon, maybe you can't see that. You can't see it about yourself, or others' influence are clouding the vision. But this is your true spiritual self, the inner you, which is what intuition is. This card is about intuition, psychic abilities, that type of thing. But all those is you tuning into your spirit, your true self, and being able to access that information. So confusion, people are throwing things in your opinions and things like that in your way, or you're letting things get in your way, or too many things to think about. You can't focus. You're pulling in the wrong things. So take a divinely guided chance, meaning use your intuition to start whatever it is. And once again, use your intuitive gifts, your gut feelings, whatever, to make this decision. So we have solitude coming up. You need to get away from other people so that you can start this path, this new beginning, this plan to bring more meaning to your life. And getting away from others is what's going to help with this. So we have literally realignment and awakening. So awakening that part of yourself that's been asleep, that's been pushed down, that's been not coming to the surface, it's been repressed. Maybe even from yourself, maybe you've not been really listening to yourself or looking at you or letting yourself be who you should be, letting yourself follow your own path. Maybe you're dimming your own light. So it's okay to be different. It's okay to have different opinions, even in this attack world. Everything's attack, attack. But this is about a brand new start where you're following what you want, who you are, and getting alone and away from people that might interfere with that. So you're ready to follow your divine guidance to new territories as you leave behind that which is comfortable and familiar, but no longer appropriate. So that's mindsets, it's places where you're working, it's maybe where you're living, but they're no longer appropriate for you. You make room for new and more meaningful opportunities. So you're making room. You're getting away from people so that you can realign, reassess, and get on track with where you need to be. Do not dim your light. Shine your light far and wide. Don't dim it. Be your biggest supporter. Accept yourself. And you're going to be able to do whatever it is that's in front of you. That's why you came here. You came here to do your purpose, and you will do it, but you have to allow that. All right, that was pile 2. Okay, and we are now on to pile 3. So you have the rune. It looks like a big R, but you have the rune Raidho. It's journey. That's kind of interesting because pile 2 kind of had, I think pile 1 did too, about journeying or moving, but journey, or it could represent a vehicle. Are you getting a new vehicle? Do you need a new vehicle or a vehicle to something? Like it doesn't have to be a literal vehicle, but like an opportunity can be a vehicle to something. Your path, your personal growth. So yes, this was pile 2 again. So here we are in pile 3, some of the same content. Movement, leadership, the ability to be rational, travel, adventure, all these things, leadership. This is this rune. So taking charge of your life. Okay, your card. What did we get? The bud. Potential, promise, it's about to happen. Keep going. Isn't that interesting? Super interesting. Okay. So you're already on your way. Keep going. All right, we got the rest of your cards here. Children. Your connection with children is part of your life's purpose. So you might have children in your life. You might have your own children or somebody else's children, grandchildren. Maybe you're working with children. Maybe you have pets. Maybe you're working with people's inner child. Let's see what else we've got to go with this. Cooperation instead of competition. What's yours is yours and no one can take it from you. There's no need to compete. As there's an abundance for all, you have complete access to unlimited abundance for yourself and to share with others. With cooperative partnerships, you can accomplish anything. So some type of partnership, either that you're in business-wise, relationship-wise, friendship-wise, something is going to be very beneficial. It's accessing unlimited abundance, potential. It has great potential, great promise. It's about to happen. Keep going. So if you haven't connected with this person or people yet, you will. We also have Galahad with surrender. So surrendering your will or the group will, surrendering to yourself, letting yourself bring in what you need. And happy surprise. That's interesting. Happy surprise, something very good is about to happen. Look at this. Is about to happen. It's about to happen. Two different decks. Look at that. With purity, happy surprise, a gift from spirit or from a pure soul, something really good being offered or coming in. I mean, it says it right there. Something very good is about to happen. Surrender to the process here of your soul path, because that's what this was about up here, this soul path, soul journey, soul purpose. Surrender to it. You're here to work with the childlike state or for the children in some way, and cooperation with others. Cooperate with others that are coming in right now, cooperative partnerships, because you're stronger together. You can accomplish anything. So these people have, and the group has potential, promise. Maybe it's just a partnership. This does say partnership. Maybe getting a partner who has great potential, great promise. It's a promising relationship. So cooperating, surrendering, and I don't like the word compromising, but cooperating. Maybe this is a partner that's coming as a surprise here. All right, so the tarot with this, we've got, what is this? The four, looks like the Four of Bowls. We have the Moon. Interesting. That's the second time the Moon cards come up. We have Seven of Sticks. And I'm just turning all these right side up. Sometimes I read them upside down, but I decided even with the Rune, we're doing everything right side up. And we have Wheel of Fortune. We're going to claim all the best sides of these cards. Okay, so Four of Bowls, or which would probably be Four of Cups under children. So stability and creating stability for children. So this is, I want to kind of read this with the Moon, because I feel like offering and giving, and this is getting so focused on something that you don't see the good coming. You don't see the happy surprise coming. You're not paying attention, the gift. So pay attention. And this is really good things coming to you, to your spirit, gifts from spirit. And this is going to renew your motivation, your feelings of being inspired. Children in particular, you might need to be around children. But we have the Moon card here. I feel like these two are connected, but it's coming up under cooperation instead of competition. Nobody can take what's yours. Cooperating in partnerships, things hidden. So current people that are around you, there could be some negative people around you that are hiding their motives or hiding their true selves, or trying to bully or be one up you or have power over you. So some of these relationships are coming to an end with the Moon, because the sun is going to come out and shine on these people. So things getting revealed, but as they move out, in comes the good partnerships or groups. This is so interesting how all the piles are kind of linked. All right, so Seven of Sticks coming up under courage. Seven of Sticks is delays, but it's also having to do with something happening on a spiritual level. The reasons for things are spiritual in nature, but this is gaining ground, getting past all the people trying to do things behind your back or in secret. You're gaining ground, and the attacks are a lot less spiritual attacks or interference, people interfering on your path, or situations that cause delays or interference. you are getting beyond those. Have courage, use courage to move forward, because courage, surrender, triumph, purity, your purity and true spirit is going to triumph. It already is triumphing. You're already moving towards your spiritual path. I mean, this tree, it almost looks like pathways. It, you're not going to get derailed anymore. Wheel of Fortune, change in fortune for the better out of nowhere. Wheel of Fortune, look at this. Happy surprise, change in fortune for the better. Something coming out of nowhere, something very good is about to happen. Yeah, keep your eyes open. Don't be looking in the food bowl and whatever. Keep your eyes open. Don't be discouraged. Don't get apathetic. Don't get negative with life. Just keep looking forward. You're making progress. It's not going to be the same old stuff. These people are leaving. The better people coming in. Look forward so that you can see what's coming. Simplicity. So this is goes along with this word purity here. Purity and simplicity of spirit, that these things can happen in a very simple way, simple and easy. The change, the switch, things don't have to be the same. It's just very simple. It doesn't have to be hard and, oh my gosh, how are we going to turn all these things around? So potential promise, it's about to happen. Keep going. Happy surprise, change in fortune for the better. Doesn't mean there's going to be any sign that it's coming, because this is popping up out of nowhere. So that could be literal fortune. We don't really have pentacle cards coming up, but fortune as in your experience or your circumstances, everything getting ready to change. So what is yours is yours. No one can take it from you. You don't have to compete or anything. There's abundance for everybody, unlimited abundance and overflow. So it's all very simple if we let it be simple. All right, my loves, I hope that helped. And that was pile 3. Thank you so much for joining in, and I will see you soon.